Hi, people. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. Thank you for stopping by for a few seconds to a few minutes or however long that you're here. You can stay as long as you please. I don't mind. We're walking and talking, and that's what we do over here in Lions Pride. We walk and talk. Professional, personalized disclaimer: do not do anything that you hear me say or see me do over here. If you do, you do so at your own risk. YouTube, the platforms don't give us licenses, registrations, or certifications. We work hard and earn those on our own. So, anything that you see me do, you do so at your own risk. We just drop nuggets over here in Lions Pride, and those nuggets are meant to help you, to inform you, so that you can help yourself and others alike. Okay? If the nuggets can't help you, maybe they can help your family and friends, your co-workers, your classmate, or someone like that. You get these nuggets, do your research, educate yourselves, do your research. Use reputable sources when you do your research, okay? Reputable sources, because a lot of these sources aren't too reputable. Listen to people and go investigate about what they tell you. Hey, Saint. How are you, Saint? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for that thumbs up. I'm good. I'm good, Saint. Getting it in this on this Wednesday. It's great, Saint. Yes, Saint. It was someone was passing by with some music, so I had to kind of mute while I was in the middle of trying to answer your question. But yes, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. We're getting this hill. We're getting this hill. So we move, move, move. We got to pull this hill up, up, up. Make those legs work. Keep moving, keep moving. When you hit those hills, just keep moving. It'll be over before you know it. It's really pretty there too. That's good. I think everybody, I think everybody is ready for beautiful weather. Okay? I think everybody is ready for some beautiful weather. Yes, I don't like to put on shorts before March because I just feel like I was always taught and I was raised that if it's wintertime, don't put on shorts, right? Especially if you've had a winter where it's been like cold some days, snow some days, warm some days, really warm some days, because that's flu season. You know, it's flu season. So with the weather doing that, sometimes people's immune systems can be, it can, it can affect your immune system a little bit, which makes it easier or makes people more prone to catching the cold or, flu and stuff like that. So I was always taught, and I believe in not wearing shorts until the cold is gone for good. But let me tell you, Saint, it's like 72 degrees right now. It's 72 degrees. See, it's hot there. 84, oh wow. It's hot there. See, it's 72 degrees and look, it's hot. When you get to moving, so I figure I'll just move like I do daily, walk and talk. We walk and talk. That's what we do over here in Lions Pride Original. we walk and talk the original. The original in this little sector of people anyway. This little area of YouTube where people are stacked on top of each other, all trying to make $1 a view or something. Trying to get hours, trying to get subscribers. But we do this every day. And I like to wait until winter is over to come outside in shorts. 84 degrees. You don't feel like sweating? I hear you. I hear you. I don't blame you. So I have on a light jacket, which I really don't need. It's kind of it goes just past your bottom. Where is Nene? Nene was in here last night cutting up a little bit. It goes just past your bottom, but it's lightweight. But it's still, it's kind of warm. So what's gonna happen is I'm probably gonna come up out of this jacket and tie it around my waist or my shoulders, because it's hot. It is hot. You know, it's kind of scary when it's hot like this during the winter time. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay. So yeah, you gotta you gotta watch that. You don't need on shorts in the wintertime, but today, the past couple of days have been exceptionally warm. So I figured I'd get on out here and get this portion of my workout done and get myself back inside. Get myself back inside. Okay, I'm back. There was some music. Y'all know how it is with the music. I see a really, really big bird's nest, y'all. But look, I want to look in that bird's nest, but I ain't no fool, okay? You cannot mess with a bird's nest. You can, but you better be prepared in case mama comes home. Just stop by to say hi. I will talk to you this evening, God willing. I have to go pick up my grocery order. Okay, Saint. Be safe. I'll talk to you later on tonight. Be safe, be safe, be safe. Go ahead and get that groceries. Look, at least it's not snowing. It's not real cold. So you should have a nice pickup. You should have a nice pickup. Okay, we got traffic coming. We just march. We keep moving. We keep those legs moving a little bit slowly to like a little light march. Consistently. Be consistent and be persistent about being consistent. You keep moving. Okay? Keep moving. And y'all, it ain't no taking no plays out of my book. Like, nah. You can't slicker. It ain't no taking plays out of my book. Do your own thing. I said what I said and I meant what I said. Jesus. These people will do anything for a view, a subscriber, and a number or two. Do you. Do you. I don't take anything out of anybody's book because I'm authentic and creative enough to create my own book. And I damn sure don't see me taking that out of your book. So leave my book alone. Shit. Leave my book alone. Leave the pages there. What's going on? I see you. It's nice. I like it. So my neighbor got a new motorcycle. They love motorcycles. He and his wife. Y'all, they love motorcycles. They love motorcycles. Get up, get up. Move, move. I hope that you guys have gotten up today and moved for an hour today, consistently, non-stop. Some type of cardiovascular aerobic activity, non-stop for a whole hour, 60 minutes. And those of you who, due to time constraints, work, school for yourself, school for your kids, at least 30 minutes, okay? Now, we're not going to drop below 15 because that's for beginners. And if you are a beginner, that's fine. 15 is great. But stick with 15, please, until you work your way up to 20, then 30. And 45, but hopefully an hour. 45 minutes, but hopefully an hour. Hopefully by the time you work up to 45, you'll want to continue to go. You'll want to keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving that body. Keep moving those legs. Keep moving those arms. Move at your waist. All right? Move those hips. Use those hips to help you walk. All right? Let that movement help you to create synovial fluid to allow those cavities to create synovial fluid, to keep those joints lubricated. Okay? Okay? Now, for those that want to repeat that, maybe go up on the anatomy and physiology or something and figure out why, so you'll know why you're saying what you're saying instead of just repeating. And that's even with Google. Before you just repeat Google, do in-depth research. Do in-depth research, especially if you have not been educated, formally trained, professionally, clinically. Because over here in Lions Pride, we do not. Hey, Shawanda. How you doing, Shawanda? We do not medically, professionally, or clinically assess anyone, diagnose, make diagnosis, okay? Treat or evaluate anyone. We drop nuggets over here. And we want you to take those nuggets, just like when you guys drop nuggets in the chat. I'll take those nuggets. You can take each other's nuggets. Take each other's nuggets. And do research. Do valuable research. Not wonky research. Not that wonky kind. Not that time you put it in the search bar and you run with the first thing you see. Okay? Do valuable research. In-depth research. Before it's trying to deliver a message to the masses. You may have one person in your chat, but you never know who will receive that message, okay? Yes, Shawanda. Shawanda says, hey, everybody. How you doing, Shawanda? You never know who will receive that message. And then when they get to talking to you, and you got to start stumbling over your words, half explaining, because you really don't know the details of what you're putting out there. That's not good. You got kids or people with certain conditions looking for answers, and you're just kind of throwing stuff out there. You haven't gone to school. You haven't received even an associate's degree or a certificate, let alone a bachelor's or a master's or a doctorate, okay? You haven't received those things. But you're putting out stuff that you just hear repeated. Shit, if you were going to blow up by doing that, everybody would be on here blowing up doing that. There are only certain people who can have a knack for getting things that they know nothing about and then end up blowing up on it on the social media platform, right? You have some people who can do that, but those are very, very few. They won't know anything about a topic, but they may do one live and they may blow up off of that topic. And one of the reasons that they may blow up is because the topic is that they chose, instead of using facts, they used a lot of opinions. A lot of their opinions. They were very opinionated. And sometimes opinions resonate with people when you're talking about certain subjects. If your opinion resonates with them, then yeah, you can blow up while you're out here delivering false information. You're doing good. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Shawanda. It's nice. It's warm outside. Look, I've been telling the chat, I am not going to wear shorts during the winter, right? But look, I had to put on the long ones. I had to put on some long shorts because it is hot. It's like 72 degrees. It's 72 degrees. It was even hot. You know, sometimes in the winter, it'll be warm throughout the day, like on those warm days. And then it'll be cold in the morning. Well, this morning, it was hot. It was even hot this morning. Hold on, y'all. Yes, it was even hot this morning. It was warm last night. It was hot this morning. And it's really warm right now. There's a slight breeze. But like I said yesterday, mama and grandmama and great granny, they ain't raised no fool. Even great great granny said, don't be out here with those shorts on in the wintertime. So if I do decide to put them on, I try to let them be like mid thigh at least. I try to let them be mid thigh. So I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Thank you for stopping through here. I appreciate you. Just moving, moving, moving and grooving. Wait for it. We're just moving and grooving. We keep moving over here. We keep moving. When you move, you groove. When you move, you groove. Now I'm throwing that test out there. Watch, I know about 3 people gonna fail the test, right? I know 3 people gonna fail the test. When you move, you groove. And I know which 3 will fail it. I know which 3 will fail it. There's 1 or 2 that'll also probably fail it, but there's 3 for sure. You're gonna hear them saying, when you move, you groove. Just wait. I'm like, just simple stuff. Come on with your own simple stuff now. Come on with your own simple stuff. Jeez. The wordplay is ridiculous. The lack thereof in some cases. Hold up, y'all. I got music. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. So we're gonna take it off, y'all. We're gonna take it off because it's hot, hot, hot. It actually seems like it's hotter. And I don't think it's because I'm moving either. I think it's just hotter. I think it's just hotter out here. Yep, it's just hotter. It's just hotter out here. Guess if I'm gonna stop, this is a good stopping point to take it off. All right. I had to take that jacket off, y'all. We had to take the jacket off because it's hot. Saint says that it's 84 degrees where she is. 84 degrees. It's 72 where I am, so it's hot. But you know, I take that back. Here, it's not really hot. You just gotta dress appropriately. You gotta dress right. You don't want to underdress because it is still the winter time, but you don't want to overdress either, right? Because we're creating body heat as we move and groove. We're creating body heat as we move and groove. So you ladies, you men, and you whatever else you are, don't come over here. Don't just don't even come over here. I'm sick of some of y'all. Sick of some of y'all. But my truebies and my newbies that are truebies, my newbies who are truebies, y'all know y'all are totally welcome. Totally welcome. Totally welcome. You're totally welcome. Y'all, do y'all, like, for anybody who vapes, like, explain to me, how does it help you? Explain to me how the vaping helps. Because I know some people say, hey, girl dad, what's going on, girl dad? How you doing? I know a lot of times people say they vape because they're trying not to smoke. But some people have told me that that's not it, that they vape because for some strange reason, like when they're at work or some other places, they'll allow them to vape, but not to smoke. And I'm like, but you still have to go outside. So they allow them to vape outside, but not smoke outside. I just can't, I don't understand it. I'm thinking, if you don't want to smoke, like, you just find a way not to smoke the old-fashioned way, I would think. That's what I thought, girl dad. That's what I thought. That's what I've read and seen and heard. Happy Wednesday, Alliance Pride, everybody in the chat. It doesn't. It's worse than smoking. That's what I thought. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out, like, how does it help? Because there are so many people who do it, and the first thing they say is at least they don't smoke. And I'm like, that's what you're doing now. I mean, that's what you're doing now. That's just like saying, I don't write in cursive, but I write. I mean, either way, either way you're using your hand and you're using your pen and pencil. Okay, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's crazy to me. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So we're at a stop. We're gonna keep moving these legs, keep moving and grooving, keep moving, keep moving consistently. Be persistent about it. And what do I tell you guys every day? You can move how? You can walk. If you can walk and talk, that's great. But if you can't, and you know that you can't, you can, but you probably need to slow it down. Just remember that the walking is the most important part of it's the most important part of it. The talking is just something that kind of, for me, it rhymes. But also, I do know that it is a show of your fitness level, okay? A show of your fitness level. But some of y'all, play the video back when you do that. Play the video back when you do that. You should be a little bit winded, yes. Okay? But I'll just say this. Some of y'all play the video back. Play the live back. Play it back. All right? Just play it back. Work your way up to that. The most important component is the walking. The walking. People, I tell you, people be peopling. Only good thing is the smell is worse when you smoke cigarettes. Okay. Because that's what I was thinking, like, it's not really much about it that's better. You're pulling in, you're inhaling, okay? Something that's not really too good that you shouldn't really be inhaling. So how is it that much better? And speaking of inhaling, you guys remember that throughout the day, just the way your body kind of automatically yawns, kind of just yawns to kind of just get a good release. mental release, kind of get out some waste. Remember to take some deep breaths in and out. Take you some deep breaths in and out. Inhale, exhale. Pull that O2 in, pull that oxygen in. And exhale, release the carbon dioxide, release that CO2 and other waste that your respiratory system releases for you, okay, on that exhalation. All right? So you want to in, deep, and out. All right? Just like when you go and get a checkup and the doctor says, take a deep breath in. Sit up straight. Make sure you're sitting up straight. And take that deep breath in, okay? Inhale, pull in that O2 and release that CO2, that carbon dioxide and other waste, okay? Take a deep breath in and then exhale, release it. Get up and do you some type of cardiovascular aerobic activity, right? In the mornings, if you're feeling stiff, even before you get out of bed, right? You want to point those toes, flex, point and flex, point and flex. Helps those joints, help that blood flow, help the lymph to flow through the lymphatic system, okay? All right? You want to help your heart. Your heart's going to pump. It's going to pump that blood, pump the fluids that you need, pump the lymph throughout your system, throughout your body, right? Throughout your circulatory system. But you can help point and flex. Point and flex. Point, take that big toe and draw circles. Do it while you're lying there in bed. All right? Pull that knee up. Pull that knee up. Pull those knees up. Okay? As close as you can to your stomach. Get a good stretch throughout the lower back and those hip joints. Throughout the lower back and those hip joints, okay? As you're laying there, pull those arms, pull that left arm across your chest. All right, pull that left arm across your chest and feel that stretch in your shoulder area. Reverse, do the other arm. Reverse. All right, you want to do opposing sides and you want to do opposing muscles. You want to do opposite sides and opposing muscles. Opposing, work your quads. Make sure you get those hamstrings, all right? You do the right leg, opposite, you do that left leg. Opposing, you do the quads, you do the hamstrings, okay? Okay? Work on those calves. Do some leg lifts, okay? Then sit on up slowly if you have issues. Now some of you guys can just pop up and go. Some of you can just pop up and go. Some of you can just pop up. Just pop up and go. Some of you can do that. All right? But listen, even if you can do that, you want to get started. Just kind of warming your body up. Warming, just like we warm up to get ready to prepare ourselves to work out. Warm that body up and prepare it to get up out of bed, okay? Okay? Warm your body up. Prepare it to get up out of bed. All right? You sit up. Put those feet down to the side. And then get up. All right? Or once you're up, maybe you want to get some stretches in the neck area, okay? Lean that head to the left. All right? Take your right hand. You can take both hands if you want to support. Or you could do either arm really. Lean to the left. All right. To a degree, to an angle that's comfortable. Okay. And then as you raise that head back and center it, use your right hands to kind of help your left hand center your head. Okay. Then you want to do the opposite side. To the right. Let that right hand support it. All right, once you've gone as far as you can go, kind of hold it to a count of about 20. Take the left hand, use your hands to position your head back and center it, okay? Roll those shoulders forward. You've already stretched them a little bit. Remember, we stretched while we were laying down. So now you're sitting up, you're standing up. Roll those shoulders forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't have to do, I consider a full set of something at least 12 reps. 10 to 12, but if you're just kind of warming up, getting prepared for the day, and just think about it. Now you've done that. Kind of lean to the right, take that left hand, go over your head, lean to the right, get that stretch along the left side, and do the same for the opposite side, your right side. Take that arm and lean over to the left, get that stretch along the right side, stand straight, shoulders back, chest up. Shoulders back, chest up. Okay, shoulders back, chest up. Right? Support that waist. Support that waist. And go side to side again. Side to side again. All right? Now, whatever you do, if you cannot do any of the things that we're talking about, we keep it lightweight over here, right? We keep it really, really mild, okay? I keep it really, really mild. I would do my exercise workout that I do every day. But as I always tell my people in the chat, I'm all over the place. I have my plan. I'm like, I'm going to do this today. And I switch it up every time. I switch it up every time. I'm all over the place. But guess what? I'm thinking about doing some of that stuff. So then I'll see how many people will appropriate that. Because I don't think that they would be able to. Not the ones that come in this little circle and they come over into my chat looking for people, hiding under rocks, being nice, nasty, like my granny would say. But they're really looking for people. Hey, Bird Bird. How you doing, Bird Bird? Bird Bird, where you been? I hadn't seen you in a while, Bird Bird. Where you been? Where you been? Where you been? I hope you've been well. I hope everything's going great for you and your family. Bird Bird, it's February. It's February. Y'all notice what I've noticed this time? Like, every year, I'll hear people say Happy New Year, like well until like maybe March. I haven't been hearing it that much this year. I don't know if it's because everybody is so, caught up in the things that are going on in our government, or, people are just, I don't know. I don't know what reason it would be, but it's always so funny because it's like March, and especially little kids, they really pay attention. They're like, New Year is in January. Like, they're still saying it. And I can remember being a kid, especially my grandparents and my great-grannies. They would be like, Happy New Year, and it would be February, it would be March, and they're still saying Happy New Year, which technically, I guess, I would consider it still a new year if it's the first quarter. So I guess January, February, March. You've been well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Y'all hear those kids that are having a blast on the trampoline? They're having a blast on the trampoline. Were you guys daredevils on the trampoline? You know what? That's the one thing that's been around for years and years and years, for generations. Those trampolines. Were you guys good on the trampoline? Look, I kept it safe until we went to school. And then you just have to kind of realize, like, look, you got to do something. You got to try it. Don't be scared. You got to do that forward flip. You got to try that backwards flip. And don't be scared. When you're scared, that's kind of like when you're stiffen up and tighten up. Now, God forbid, a person who's used to it could, end up doing something that they don't want to do. But I'm just saying, when you're not afraid, you get on that trampoline, you're loose, you're not afraid, you're ready to go, you're ready to flip. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. It is so much fun. But a lot of little kids be like, They're not getting on no trampoline. They're not doing it. So y'all look at the legs move. I hope that you are encouraged to get up and move. You don't have to necessarily walk. You can walk, you can jog, you can run, you can sprint, you can skip, you can march like we often do when the traffic stops us, right? You can march, right? You can walk in place. You can walk around the biggest room of your house if you don't want to go outside and you don't want to go to the gym. You can walk around 2 or 3 rooms of your home. Make laps, have your course throughout your house, all right? Or go outside, walk around the perimeter of your home, right? Walk around the perimeter of your home or your apartment complex. There's 10 ways I just gave you that you can move that are free, right? That are free. Walk up and down the street. Walk up and down the street. If you don't want to walk around the block, walk up and down the street. If you can go hiking in your area, go hiking. All right, go hiking. Go skiing. Whatever you can do, whatever your area affords, take advantage of it. Now, the skiing might not be, it's not only free, okay, but there are just so many things, a plethora of things that you can do, all right, to keep it fun besides just walking. But that seems to be the big hoopla. So it's free. Get on your treadmill, right? That's number 15. Get on your mini stepper, 16. Now, the mini stepper, I just use for building cash for real, because it's not like a really true go-getter when it comes to cardio. Get on your bike. Ride your bike around the neighborhood, around the park. Put on your skates. If you do your bike or skates, make sure that you have on protective gear, okay? Make sure that you have on your protective gear, your helmet, your knee pads. If you need to, your elbow pads, and if you need to, your shoulder and hip pads, okay? Whatever you need, right? Go skating, ride that bike. There's like 20 things that I can say I name off that you can do that are free, or you kind of make a one-time financial investment and it lasts you for a while, a long time. And for those who have to get up and leave the house, you have some people who have equipment throughout their house or they have a basically their own fitness center, their own room. But they're not motivated to do it when they stay home. So this is still that time of the year where you can go to the gym and you can probably get a discount, okay? Probably get it. Now the January discounts are over, but it's February. They know that people are kind of slow about getting up and getting it done, so they may still have a special. Okay, $28 for February. Now, that may sound a little pricey compared to some of the specials, but think about it. They may not commit you to a contract, so you just pay $1 a day. You sign up, okay? Oh, they'll have a way to work it out. You sign up and you pay for each day that you go, and it's only $1. It's only $1. So you can do something like that. Or if you want to challenge yourself, commit to one of those 3 months for $9.99. You can come in the gym and use it at lib as desired, whenever you want to, day or night. Just come on in, $9.99. After the first 3 months, come on back and we'll negotiate. Come on back and we'll negotiate. That's how it works. That's how it sometimes works with those specials. That's how it sometimes works with those specials. So it's hump day. It's hump day. It's hump day. It's hump day. I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday, a wonderful Wednesday, a productive Wednesday. I hope your week has been productive. Not just for work, but in the things that you do in your day-to-day lives. Your relationships, your friendships, your kinships. Okay? All of those things. I hope you have been productive. Or at least kind of chill. Hope things are going well. Just kind of chill. Okay? Just chill. So we move with a purpose, right? We don't want to. Now, if that's what your fitness level is, fine. You're moving. At least you're moving. Okay? Sometimes we walk like this. Because when you exercise for about an hour already a day, and then we come on in here in Lions Pride, let's walk and talk original. Sometimes this is what I want to do. Just kind of, cool down for the whole hour. Cool down for the whole hour. Just kind of, just stroll along. All right. But most of the times, hold on, y'all. We got some music. Okay, I think I can talk over it now at this point. But most of the time, we're moving with a purpose, okay? Because we want to make it count. We want this moving and grooving to count, right? We want these moves and these grooves to count. We're moving and grooving, and we want it to count. We move with the purpose. Walk with the purpose. If you're going to get up and do it, get your mindset right. First of all, decide what you like. Decide what you like, okay? Decide what you like. Make the commitment to do it, right? And then do it. And when you hit a plateau, meaning you're not seeing the results that you would like, if your goal is to lose weight and you're doing something and you're not losing weight, listen, change it up. Switch it up, change it up. Your goal may not be to lose weight. It may be to just kind of have a mental outlet, right? And if you find that it's not helping you to do that, maybe it's the particular exercise that you chose. Because exercising is not going to eliminate the problems, okay? Those mental things we go through, some of the physical things, yeah, people are like, well, why exercise then? Because hopefully if it doesn't prevent or contribute to eliminating a problem, it can help. It can help you to find a way to release the mental stress of it. The mental stress of it. Because when you're walking or you're biking or skating or dancing or whatever you're doing, you're kind of focusing on that, right? You're kind of focusing on that. So whether it's to kind of give yourself a mental release, to lose weight, whatever it's for, at the end of the day, it all boils down to fitness, right? People say your health is your wealth. I say your health and your fitness are your wealth. They are your emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical wealth. All right? All right? And make sure that you get in. I would say 4 days, but you know how we do. Again, I would say 4, but at least 2 days of weight training. 2 days of resistance exercising. 2 days of weight resistance exercising, okay? 2 days of it. Get that in. Get that in. And guess what that will do? That will help you to be able to do your cardio, your aerobic exercises longer. It'll help you to be able to do that longer. Right? So get it in. I appreciate the people who have been in the chat. I think Berber, Shawanda, Saint, all of you guys said something. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But listen, and thank you for those thumbs up. I appreciate you. I'm not going to beat anybody up about thumbs up, okay? I appreciate you giving them. We will request them maybe like 2 to 3 times. Sometimes my mods request them, and I appreciate them for that, okay? But we're not going to fuss about that. The fact that you're here watching, spending a little bit of time with me, that helps me. There are so many ways to support. They tell you at first, like, comment, share, and subscribe, right? The like, that's the thumbs. But they didn't just stop there. That's not the be all of all be all, right? The commenting during the live. And if you don't like to drop down, that's okay. Nobody's going to fight and fuss about that. You can comment when the live is over. I don't ask people to share. That's just my personal preference. Subscribe. That's a 4th way. But for those of you who do ask for people to share, that's your 3rd way. You can ask people to subscribe. That's the 4th way, okay, if they haven't subscribed already. Or just check and make sure that you're still subscribed. Because sometimes, if you haven't visited someone in a while, you will be unsubscribed, okay? It's not them. It just happens. It's not, Sometimes they'll do it, which that's okay. But sometimes it just happens. So that's 4 ways. You know what that 5th way is? Ring my doorbell, better known as the YouTube notification bell. When you ring it, make sure that you hit all. That's a 5th way. That's a 5th way. All right? That's a 5th way. And I like it when people say hello because it lets me know that you're here. But even if you choose not to say hello, thank you for being here and giving me the view. I appreciate you. I think as content creators, we have to say we appreciate people more and more. And let me tell you, it rubs off. People won't give you credit for the things that you say or do that rub off on them. But there are a few people who have been in my chat who never showed appreciation. They're realizing, okay, yeah, you keep asking people to thumbs you up, but as much as you ask people to thumbs you up, to like, comment, and share and subscribe, let them know that you appreciate them too. Let them know that you appreciate them too. I appreciate the subscribers. I appreciate the content creators. I appreciate, their subscribers too. So I appreciate the content creators, the subscribers, the content creators / subscribers. I appreciate those who just happen to be scrolling by. And if you're a good troll, if you are a good troll and you provide conversation, I appreciate you too. Sometimes the trolls provide better conversation. Trolls who are just scrolling just to be doing something. Now, not the bad trolls. We're not talking about the bad trolls, okay? We're talking about the good ones who come through here. They give you some conversation. They keep you company. They say some things sometimes that kind of get on your nerves, but a lot of times they don't. A lot of times trolls have the best conversation, okay? Listen, everybody's on here trying to get paid. Everybody's on here wanting to get a few dollars. Man, if they paid trolls would be richer than the content creators. And there are not many rich ones. We talk about RICH, okay? The word rich, we are real careful with that. But if the trolls got paid, there would be so many trolls who would be well off. I won't say that they will be rich, but they would be well off, okay? They would be well off. Y'all know they would be well off. If they paid the trolls would be well off. Wouldn't that be funny? If you could find an area on the app that says, this is what trolls make, and this is what content creators make. And maybe they even be good with them trolling people as long as they don't get too down and dirty and rough, rough and wild, and that they could legitimately troll people. You would be amazed at what the financial outcome would be for the trolls compared to the content creators. That's funny. I've said that for a long time now. If trolls were able to get paid. So wherever you are, guys, I hope the weather is nice where you are. For those who have been getting a lot of snow, maybe things have changed and turned around for the better, right? For those who have been dealing with the fires, they're still dealing with it. I think they're pretty much done, or they're pretty much contained and controlled, but they're still dealing with that. And they're going to be dealing with that because that was devastation. It was devastation. Okay? So if you can help someone, or if you know someone who was affected by those fires, help them out. Help them out. If you don't know someone personally, find a reputable source, someone that you know, somewhere that you know the money is going to the right place. And at the end of the day, we all live in places where people are homeless, don't have much. It's not my job to try to figure out if they have to be that way or not, or if they could have other resources. That's not my job. If I give them something and at the end of the day they go home to an apartment and they're not truly homeless, that's on them, right? That's on them. That's not on me. That's not on you. If you choose to give them something, there's nothing wrong with giving somebody something who is homeless if you can. The reward of giving is given from the heart. Yeah, the situation may pull on your strings and cause you to give, but if that situation was created, a false creation, it's a lie, they got to deal with that. They got to deal with that. You've done your part, right? You've put out the good. You've put out good vibes. You've put out, you've done your part. Don't worry about it. And when you do it from the heart, you get rewarded in ways that you don't even sometimes. Look, when you do it from the heart, you get rewarded in ways where you don't even think, oh, I gave the homeless guy $15, so that's why I'm getting this reward. You don't even think that way when you do it from the heart. Hey, Betty. How are you doing, Betty? Welcome in. A moderator, Retirement Days, Comfort Foods, and more. Okay. 80 degrees in Florida today. Listen, Berber, somebody just got out here. Saint was in here earlier. She said it was 84 degrees. She said it was 84 degrees. I'm not sure where she is. I think Saint is in Florida. She's somewhere where, it tends to get hot. But for it to be February, 80 degrees, I would think is even hot for Florida. She might be in some part of Florida. But 80 degrees, whew, that's hot. That is hot. It's really hot. So listen, if the weather is nice, take advantage of it. I was telling them earlier, Bird, that I was reluctant to put shorts on because I'm the type of person, I'm not putting on shorts in the winter. I'm not putting on shorts. That's just what I was taught. That's how I was raised. That's how I raised my kids. Look, maybe something that comes about to right here, but I don't even think they wear, those kind of come in and go out of style. What do you call those? I can't even remember, like knee-length shorts or knee-length pants or what is it? Capris. I guess, no, the capris go down a little further. Are they knickerbockers? Whatever they call those, is like something like that, yeah. That come just above the knee. But yesterday and today, it was hot. But I didn't go live. Well, I went live last night, but I didn't do a live walk and talk. I did a live let's eat and talk. We had fruit. We had some fruit. Thank you guys for those thumbs up. Thank you again, Bird, Betty, Retirement Days, Comfort Foods, and more. I like to try to say the person's channel as well, so you guys can check them out if you would like. Thank you. Hold on, y'all. Okay, there was a lot of music again. So let's go. And check out Mad Dog No Good. She's not in here today, but I was in her chat earlier today, and she was in the chat last night. She usually comes in. She's great about modding. She's a really good mod. She is a really great mod. So please check out Mad Dog No Good if you don't mind. Check out Big Red Ain't Playing, Kicking It with Sin City. That's my sis. Betty, again, Retirement Days, Comfort Foods, and more. Okay, sorry about that, John. I got a phone call. I'm gonna get off of here in about 5 to 6 minutes because I keep getting a phone call from the same person, so I might need to take it. But we gotta march, y'all. Traffic is getting a little bit heavy. Not bad heavy, but we had to stop. So we're gonna get on this grass and create a little resistance, okay? This grass creates a little resistance. So we'll do that because the traffic is kind of heavy. Because I can't stop right now. I want to keep going, keep moving. Work your body. Make sure you don't hurt your body. And when your body your body can become complacent with the things that you do, okay? So when your body becomes complacent, or when you hit a plateau, trick your body. Make sure you don't hurt your body. Work your body. Make sure you don't hurt your body. Trick your body. Make sure you don't hurt your body. Okay? I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. I usually wear shorts. Bird. Oh my gosh. Oh, Berber, so pretty. It's so pretty in Jacksonville. so nice. In Florida, period. Like Tampa, Jacksonville, Tampa, Miami. I mean, deep, deep, deep down south, all the way up to the panhandle, all the way down to the deep, 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 deep south. Florida is just pretty. And it is. My family in Florida, sometimes I be like, oh, let me get a jacket. And it'd be like 60 something degrees. I'm like, you're getting a jacket and it's 60 something degrees. So I'm like, ooh, ooh. I'm like, I know y'all playing right. It'd be 60 something degrees. And they'd be like, let me get a jacket. Let me get a jacket. I'm like, what you getting a jacket for? What are you getting a jacket for? Stop playing. I mean, oh, well, you know what? I have to think about the ocean though. I do have to think about that. So even when it's, it's always so pretty there. The only thing about Florida is the hurricane. Are the hurricanes. That's it. That's the only thing about Florida are the hurricanes. Other than that, it's nice year round. It's just like when people go to, in the winter they go to Cancun or something. Well, in the wintertime, you can go to Florida. If you want to stay in the States, you can go to Florida. You really can. It's really, 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 really nice. My family and friends in Florida, they trip me out. Now, the ones that always talk about grabbing a jacket in 60-degree weather, they're the ones that were born and raised there. But my family and friends that moved to Florida, 60 degrees, they looking like a jacket. What we need with a jacket? We don't need a jacket. They be like, we need some flip-flops and some shorts. We need some tank tops. We need some flip-flops. We need flip-flops and shorts. We need flip-flops and shorts. Y'all, I put up some eggs the other day that I got from the chickens. Look, they're almost gone. So I got to go out there and see what the hen been doing. I need some more eggs. And I'm not going to the grocery store. We're going right back there in the back. And we're going to see what the chicken's doing back there. We're going to see what the hen's doing. She usually drops like maybe 1 or 2 a day. So that's why I'm like, this stuff is so expensive, y'all. And eggs is just what everybody's talking about right now, I think due to bird flu and all that, the shortage and everything. But listen, everything is expensive. Everything is expensive. Everything. So if you can grow some veggies, grow them. If you've been thinking about trying it out, try it out. You got to figure out what's in season as far as what you need to grow right now, or what you need to plant. And see what you're able to harvest maybe by June or something like that. I can't wait to see the pears on my pear trees. Let me tell you, the pears on my pear tree. Now, sometimes, every now and again, my feelings get hurt. My feelings get hurt. Because sometimes they have those years, that's with a lot of fruit, where they just don't produce too well. But last year, the past few years, they've been really good. I think there was one year recently that I was kind of mad. I was like, come on, y'all. What? They were just little baby pears. And they just couldn't. I don't know if it was because of those beetles and things like that. They were kind of acting up that year or what. But they just couldn't get it together. But last year, those pears came in a little bit earlier. I was ready. It was like the end of May. I'm used to them coming in like June-ish, like mid to late June. But they were coming in May. And then you know what? And I think, you have to. It's best to have two. It's best to have two. and they did good. Those pears were so good. Didn't have to buy them because I love pears too. I love pears. You need you a hen, Berber. Berber, I'm telling you, listen, get you a hen and you ain't got to worry about it, okay? You don't have to worry about it. You don't even need a rooster. The only time you need a rooster if you want to create another chick. You can get you a hen and look, and she'll get to work. She'll get to work. And then you can leave the eggs sitting on the counter. If you don't clean them right then, you can leave them sitting on the counter. But if you clean them, if you get that film that off of them, then you need to put them in the fridge. But either way, if you get a hen, girl, you can get you a couple every day. Berber, you get up and get ready to go to work, and you be like, damn, I forgot to get some eggs. You run out there to that coop and get you a couple of eggs. Even if it's just one. Even if it's just one. Because I still buy them, but I don't have to buy them near as much. Don't have to buy them near as much. Just get you a couple of chickens, try to keep them as healthy as possible. Feed them good stuff, and you're good. You're good. Thank you guys for coming into the live. I'm not about to get off just yet. I am in a few minutes, because I might go live later tonight. You got to go live to keep your hours and all that stuff going, to keep it going and flowing, okay? To keep it going and flowing. You don't have to do all this extra stuff, but they want you to be working. You monetize, they want you to work, okay? They want you to work. It's a job. Sometimes it can be rough. Sometimes it can be rough. That's why you have these people running all over here in your chat, dancing all around like P. Diddy, seeing if they can scoop up a sub or two, taking your wordplay, running back to their channel. People be a mess. People be a mess. But get you that hen. Look, Berber, get you that hen. Get you that hen. I promise you'll be glad you did. You'll be glad you did. And another thing, guys, if you have farmers in your area, support your local farmers, okay? Support your local farmers. If they have those markets and things like that, go out there and support them. Now, I'm going to tell you, some of them have gone up a little bit. That's because everything is going up. Everything is going up. But if you know a local farmer, go support him or her or them. If you know local farmers, go support them. Go support local farmers. Okay? I think the price of some of the things that you buy out of the grocery store, you can combat that a little bit if you go and support your local farmers. Now, if you don't have any farmers in your area, I don't know what. Guess we just gotta go to the grocery store, right? But if you don't have any farmers in your area, and you find that there are some maybe 30 miles or so away, make a trip out of it. Make a trip out of it and go support them. So we're about to wrap it up, okay? Wrap up Wednesday, wonderful Wednesday. What would you do Wednesday? What's happening Wednesday? Whatever kind of Wednesday you want it to be. Okay, those are just some options. If you happen to catch this replay, let me know what's up on this Wednesday. How was it wonderful for you? Okay? How did you wind down today? How's your Wednesday kind of winding down for you? What's up? What happened that was, good? Be careful what you put in the comments, okay? But it's kind of like a wrap-up Wednesday, a wonderful Wednesday, a wind-down Wednesday, a what would you do kind of Wednesday, a what's up Wednesday, right? A way to go Wednesday. Tell yourself, way to go. Did you do something great today? All right, did you help someone else do something great? Did you guys do something great as a team? Give yourselves a pat on the back and say, way to go Wednesday, right? So y'all know what time it is. Don't let bothered people bother you. 9 times out of 10, somebody else has bothered them. So they're bothered. Now they want to bother you, right? Don't let bother people bother you. Just don't do it. I know it's easier said than done. A lot of the stuff that I say is easier said than done. So we're not expecting ourselves to be perfect, right? Because when I talk to you guys, I'm telling myself the same thing I'm telling you. Okay. Don't let bother people bother you. Don't let stress people stress you out. Sometimes that's their goal, that's their mission. Sometimes they're a little bit stressed. So hey, they don't mind sharing in the stress. They don't stress somebody else out, right? Don't let stress people stress you out. Don't let bother people bother you. And if you find yourself in a misery lounge, grab your grip and go. Okay, y'all, some more music popped up. If you find yourself in a misery lounge, GYGAG. Grab your grip and go. And if they come into your space, into your spot, into your platform, into your comments, into your home, whatever type of home that is, and they want to cut up and act up, tell them to GTYAG. Grab their grip and go. GTGAG. Why did I say why? Your. I'm thinking about your. That's my daily saying. Grab your grip and go. GAGYG. Okay. Grab GYGAG. Grab your grip and go. Leave up out of there. People will get you comfortable, be all nice to you. Then all of a sudden you start feeling them be a little bit nice, nasty. And then they start getting a little bit worse. They start to unzip those sheep's clothing. And they reveal the wolf. They reveal the wolf. Okay? They will reveal the wolf. So grab your grip and go. GYGAG. Or tell them to grab their grip and go. GTGAG. Okay? GTGAG. Okay? Grab their grip and go. Leave you alone, you leave them alone. It should be as simple as that if you're two adults. But it's so funny how I tell y'all all the time, people will not speak to their siblings. People will not speak to their children. People will not speak to their parents. People will not speak to their lifelong friends. People will not speak to their friends they've known since kindergarten, since high school, since college. But they get on these apps and they cannot resist. They cannot resist. And that's why I always say, don't let bothered people bother you. They ain't bothering the people, that they've grown up with, their family, people they've known for years. They're not bothering them. They probably are. That's probably why they're on the outs if they're on the outs. But they will take whatever situation is going on at home or in their personal lives, and they will try to take that out on people who they know they won't ever really see. Now, sometimes people do see each other, but a lot of the times, the ones that really do that a lot, they're not really going to see each other. So they can't ignore each other. They can't just dodge each other. Sorry about that, y'all. You don't have to dodge them. Just don't interact with them, okay? Just don't interact with them. You find yourself interacting with them and it doesn't turn out so great, part ways. The same way you don't speak to your spouse, the same way you don't speak to your parents, your children, your siblings, your cousins, your family, your friends when they tick you off. Think of people that you don't know. If you don't speak to these people that you love for days, weeks, and months, and sometimes even years, then why can't you just resist the argument online? Now, okay? Sorry about that, y'all. Now, if they keep bothering you, that's different. You got to stand your ground and defend yourself, okay? So I'm going to get out of here, y'all, because I got to return this call. Thank you guys for being over here in Lions Pride, where we walk and we talk. That's what we do daily, almost every day. Over here in Lions Pride, let's walk and talk original. I will see you guys, if it is the Lord's will, tomorrow, okay? Bye, y'all. Thank you for those hundreds. I appreciate you. It's much love to each and every one of you guys. You guys help me make this live, okay? So that's why I always have to say I appreciate you. Bye, y'all.